What's up? So, I want to talk to y'all, right? And I'm not going to be up here too long. So, this is going to be very short. Not very, very short, but still going to be a short stream. I hold back way too much as far as how I feel and what I think. I mean, there have been countless days on YouTube and other social media platforms where I had to bite my tongue and not say certain shit because two things. One, I kept having this bad habit of not wanting to be judged the wrong way. Second reason was because I figured maybe I don't say anything, I stay silent, everything goes away. The storm and all types of other shit. That's the reason I made the remix to Joyner Lucas's song I Love. I wanted to express what I felt, express what I thought, what was on my mind and shit. There are days where I don't know, y'all. Like, there's days where I just don't even know how to express myself without actually, like, giving a fuck. And then there's those days, like, even now, where there's no fucks given. What I'm basically saying to y'all is, like, I went to the wrong people when I was on my way up on YouTube with this shit. Feel me? Like, I fucked with the wrong crew. Like, I fucked with the wrong crew. Rolled with the wrong person. Put my trust in the wrong field. And as I was coming up with these friends and other people, I ended up falling by myself where nobody could catch me, or even when I fell, nobody picked me up. Shit still kind of eats at me a bit to this day. Like, that's what niggas don't understand. Like, I real life deal with, hey, bae, I'm telling everybody in the stream, you know, what I've been feeling and what I've been thinking. The same shit that I was telling you about. What's up, Zachary? What's up, Fantasy? Like, with YouTube, it's hard to just get up and just do what I usually do. Like, here's the thing about me. Outside of all this shit, behind the cameras, behind the microphone, I'm not really big on social activity or being around a lot of people. Like, I'm socially awkward. And my type of social awkwardness stems with me being completely silent and only having a few words. I'm not the type to just, like, be extrovert and shit like that. Like, I'm more of an introvert type of, like, I'm an introvert type of guy. And that tends to be me a lot for sure. And it's like I was telling my girlfriend about this shit. I think a couple nights ago or last night. Most likely it was last night. I was telling her about how like there have been a lot of really, really difficult nights where I feel nothing but evil entities around me and shit. Like I legit feel demons surround me. And it's like it's like my emotions and my thoughts get stuck in animation. Like it's suspended in animation. And I just never know what to say or do. And I've been fighting demons for a long fucking time because it's like I know what I could do to somebody if I say the wrong thing or if I black out and I end up doing some shit that I usually wouldn't do if I'm in a more calm state of mind. And what I mean by that is I make diss records or I'll rant in a video like I do sometimes with my streams and just pretty much be over it right afterwards. Like when I did the I Love remix, I was expressing what I felt on the inside as far as, the dark side of what goes on with me when people push me over that edge. Like when I'm pushed over the edge, I turn into a fucking demon. Like I turn into a whole demon out here. And it gets to a point where once you see fire in my eyes and once you see that I'm ready to just go off on a song, or you just see that I'm about ready to just snap in a video or a live stream, that's when you can't tell me to calm down. You can't try to talk that shit to me. Nothing. Like I just become a whole different being. And yeah, I tell people all the time. I've even told my own girlfriend. I've even told Blue Archer also that I'm over a lot of this shit. And on top of that, I be telling them, I'm finally at peace. And then there's also those days where shit just keeps on stemming up, keeps on building up, it keeps on building up, it keeps on building up to a point where you just get so fucking tired of keeping your mouth shut. It gets to a point where you get so tired of people constantly making all types of crazy ass moves and shit. You get so tired of people constantly saying whatever, doing whatever, and you just sit back and don't do shit. I had to put my phone on the charger, so I'm back in my room. But it just gets too much. You right, Bradley. Like Brighton. What up, Brian Skinner? So you go normal to demon. To explain more on that so you don't get the wrong idea, what I mean by like I go full demon mode is basically like I just fucking black out and snap. And when I black out and snap, then I'm not Lucas Park anymore. I'm more so the person that's enraging Lucas Park. I'm this other entity that just doesn't give a fuck what destruction is caused. Venom. Something like that. Something like that. But I'm in a calmer state from when I did a Lucas Park Explain stream. My Lucas Park Explain stream, before I officially became Lucas Park and before I officially changed the YouTube name and social medias to Lucas Park, when I did that stream, I was blacking the fuck out to the point where I didn't give a fuck whose feelings got hurt. I was just snapping. But I'm in a more calmer state. Like, I even feel like that when I'm in a PS4 party that I don't know people too well. I feel uncomfortable with those who act egoish or act negatively towards me for no reason. Right. Like, okay. So, since I'm in a calmer state, and I'm not talking to these other people anymore, I can explain to y'all with a clear state of mind, with a straightforward state of mind, what happened. Because I know a lot of y'all get confused. Yeah, a lot of y'all be wondering why I go from spazzing to I'm in peace, and I go from I'm no longer dealing with them to I snap right back at them and shit. Fantasy knows where I'm coming from because I've even vented to him a couple of times about some of the shit that I used to always deal with, and I used to always vent to him, RC, Red, and Blue about how niggas just don't know when to shut the fuck up. Truth is, the reason why I would stem back and forth. Remember I told you this, babe? I said I have like this bad habit of not expressing myself. I used to always fear expressing myself all the way because I used to always care too much about how people negatively opinionated me, basically. That's why I used to always just like, and I know some people could see that I would be holding back, but I do my best. Long story short, basically, there was a disagreement between me and one individual. It just didn't connect. Holding back for oh my god. Wait till I get back on the phone. Nah, but it was a disagreement between me and Ryan Manion. I don't know how to pronounce his last name. I'm not here to try to bash this nigga. I'm not here to try to snap on his name or anything like that. I'm not here to, as he would prefer, slander his name. I'm just here explaining, basically. Because I finished the drama side. Now the explanation comes. This explanation ain't for them. This explanation is for y'all. Me and him didn't agree to a lot of things. We just had a bunch of disagreements. There was discord. He does things a certain way. I do things a certain way. And then it just got to a point where I was like, hey man, I'm done. I can't keep going the same path with you because, and this is in my opinion, not everybody agrees with me on a lot of shit, but there are some people who do agree on this. I've told him that he could come off a bit too controlling, or there are times that he's impatient as fuck. And it just seems like whenever he'll say one thing, he'll contradict himself the next sentence or the next move. That's just how I've seen it. And that's just how it's been shown. I have my wrongs. I have my wrongs where I wait last minute to snap and respond to shit. I've had my wrongs where I've been too quiet or I've talked too much. But everybody does what everybody does. Everybody moves a certain way. And one thing I wasn't gonna do was just continue to move someone else's way. You know what I mean? Like I'm supposed to be independent. I'm telling my own fans I'm independent, but behind closed doors I'm really dependent on this motherfucker's opinion and going with whatever idea he had brought to the table. If I was there and I feel a vibe that doesn't settle well with me, it's a possible sign that maybe I'm not cut out to be part of whatever they tend to do. Right, right. And just to make it clear, I don't have a problem anymore. Like, I know it comes off like that. I know motherfuckers will try to call bullshit, but I legit don't have a problem anymore. This is just me talking to y'all. This is me talking to my own fan base, my own peoples on my channel about what's like what's next and what went down, basically. This is just me talking about it. I mean, because they talk about it every day, but instead of them trying to explain what the problem is, trying to find a solution, or owning up to where they went wrong, I'm the bigger person to come up here, talk to y'all, and do that. This isn't for none of these motherfuckers that I'm talking about. This is for y'all. This is just me and you one on one talking. Because I need peace of mind. I need to be able to work without having to be paranoid 24/7. But me and Eternal 316 basically just had disagreements. That was all. Like we didn't see eye to eye, and there's been times where I've blocked him, and then when I've unblocked him, I either reached out or he reached out. I reached out the first time. Second time he reached out to me on a Facebook Messenger. That was when we was making peace and shit. And then this is where everything went left completely to where it'll never go right again. When I was starting a group and I was bringing him in as the first pick for the group, mind you, I brought him in before I brought everyone else to it. And the people that I did have in the group that I had before, they were more of his people than my people. And the reason why I say more of his people than my people is because they're closer to him than they are to me. Majority of them, basically all except RC, were yes men, basically. And I was just like, well, we gotta have some point where somebody brings a better idea to the table, or they think something is not right. I mean, there shouldn't be an I agree or yeah, let's do that all the time, you know, because not every idea is going to come off good. Not every idea is going to be perfect. Not everything is going to be, and that wasn't me looking for a problem. That was just me feeling a certain vibe. Like I kept feeling that vibe. It was the same vibe I felt the first time that me and him had a Discord. And when I talked to him, me and him constantly had these different disagreements. The first few times he wanted to drive away from conversation further because he felt it was going to lead to an argument. He wanted to keep things on a more neutral level. and I've tried my best. I kept doing what I do as far as, take my time to breathe, think it over, and ask myself if I'm overthinking, am I tripping? Cause when I first started, listen, when I first started doing this YouTube shit, I was doing this shit where it was only me and y'all. You know what I mean? Like it wasn't always me and then other people that just so happened to work in the same field or just talking to different parties on the daily. Like it was just me and y'all. It was at the time I was as Apocalypse. It was as Apocalypse and the fans. And with this one, besides people like Fantasy, besides my girlfriend Ava Carter, and besides people like RC, also my brother Blue Archer. Besides those parties, I don't really talk to nobody else. I don't really try to connect because, again, I'm not an extrovert type of person. I'm not a social type of guy. It takes a lot out of me to even get on camera and talk. But then I have to remember, and this is going to sound a little YouTube analytic for a minute, but I had to remember how many subs I'm at. And I'm like, and this is around the time I was at 1K and also like 5K as well. Not now, but like 1K and 5K. I had to think to myself, I've already gotten this far. I can't keep biting my tongue, hesitating to get on camera. I wasn't camera shy. I was more so like, it bites at the bit for me every time I think to myself, what's the next comment going to be? Or who's going to watch this? And I felt like that before when Dwayne and Jazz reacted to my Loyalist Kingdom track before too. And I also felt that way when I talked to people like PG, A Cooley, Dante. I've talked to Dante every once in a while, like not in a DM, but more so like from live streams that he had and a couple of tweets before too. And I only talked to Jinx like 4 or 5 times. And fast forward to right now, it's like, that's why you see me pause a lot before I say anything, because it's like I be so fucking bottled up that I be trying to figure out the right thing to say instead of just naturally flowing with the universe and just saying whatever the fuck is on my mind or what's in my feelings and what's in my heart. Instead of me going with my soul, I always try to figure out if what I'm going to say is too derogatory or if what I'm going to say is too nice, too modest, too disrespectful. I'm done with that though. Hashtag Blue Archer has no life. Hashtag Red's a scat. No, but I try not to laugh at that, but that's funny. Nah, but all right, back to the where was I at? Oh yeah, the fucking disagreements. Me, him, and Ivor had a 3-way group chat and pause because I know my girlfriend's gonna try to make gay jokes. Speaking of Ivor, me and Ivor, we've called a truce because I remember I blocked him as well. I only said one thing about him when I did the Mutant King track, which was that he hung around Serpentine. And it was true, he did hang around snakes. He did. But I told him, I'm not going to try to argue. I'm not going to try to do whatever. I'm just going to call the truce because I need a peace of mind. I wasn't going to keep having problems with literally a bunch of people. But the real problem with me and Eternal 316 during the time we was in the 3-way group chat was when we talked about a project that we was gonna do for the group that I had before called Ultra Squad. Back when I was Is the Ultra God. Before Is died. Before Is died, and then y'all got Lucas Park. I felt an eerie vibe when he talked about how with the project he just wants to, for his part, he just wants to attack mainstream artists. Here's the thing, all right. YouTube is a mainstream platform. You feel me? YouTube is a part of industry. It's part of mainstream. Instagram is a part of mainstream. Google, which is partnered with YouTube, is a part of mainstream. The most popular search website ever. Search engine. Most popular search engine ever. You can't bite the hand that fed you. You can't attack a place that you want your foot in the door with. Like, it's just not something that's gonna work. Like, if I sat here and I had a Twitter account and I wanted to I said twat. What the fuck? The fuck is a twat? No, but if I had a Twitter account and I wanted to attack different social medias like Instagram, Twitter itself, of course, and a lot of other shit. Dog, the internet is the industry. And believe it or not, when you make an account, whether you big or not, even if you just use your account as a fan or just somebody that watches everything, you're just as a part of this industry as the rest of us. Not everybody in the industry is evil. Not everybody in the industry just so happens to have a black heart. You know what I mean? Like, there are a lot of people that get their foot in the door and try to spread that positive message and heal the world. But you got to also understand, even the fallen angels have to pay a price. Everybody has to pay a price, whether you good or bad. When you have a calling on earth and you're born, later on in life, you figure out your higher purpose. You understand the true meaning of mind, body, and soul. And then you understand why, no matter what you do in this lifetime, when it's your time to go, you'll know that you have a price to pay. It just hits you in the head how much it costs. It'll hit you here too. It'll hit you here. But in the three-way group chat with me, Eternal, and Mike, aka Ivor Reacts, there were a lot of like back and forth between me and Eternal 316. And on top of that, you know what I mean? Ivor, he just wanted to know if we were releasing one of the tracks from the project. That's all he wanted to know. It was a simple yes or no that me and Eternal failed to just keep it as a yes or no answer to give. We kept going far in depth into everything else. He wants to attack mainstream, but in reality, it's always a fucking subliminal diss on someone who takes steps to better themselves against his wishes. I'm gonna get to that part in a minute. I'm gonna tell y'all about the second time me and him had the first and second time, which is also this third time as well. But when it didn't work out, and I told him that I'm done with this whole group shit, and I was done with, you know what I mean, like being cool with this dude like that. He felt some type of way. He put sad emojis and everything. And then here's the thing. Soon as he left, his girlfriend didn't even question why he was leaving or anything. She didn't ask what's going on. She just left instantly right with him. And no, that's not to try to be on some, oh, I'm trying to throw a shot. I'm just telling a situation to my fans. You know what I mean? If anybody deserves any type of one-on-one at this point, it's my fans when it comes to me. If anybody else outside of my girlfriend and outside of my brother, the only ones that really deserve any type of one-on-one is y'all. Those other motherfuckers ain't getting no one-on-one with me. Those other motherfuckers ain't having no talk with me. What's up, Water Pup? My bad if I ain't read your message right away. But I told Ivor, I was like, yo, man, I ain't mean for that shit to be that long of a conversation. I just wanted to tell him I think we need to chill with certain ideas and shit. Cause he was rushing. This is the thing y'all gotta understand. Lucas Park, or at the time is in Eternal 316, even Lucas Park now, we both have two massive fucking egos. He has the biggest ego. I have the biggest ego. The difference is I don't try to force that shit upon others. That's the only difference. And the third time we had a Discord, which was the last time, is because we just couldn't work in a group together. He wanted to be a boss. I wanted to be a leader. And he didn't agree that there should be one leader above anyone in the group. But the thing was, I learned from past experiences what happens when you don't have a leader in the group. There's always a disorder, and then eventually it disbands or everybody's just on their period and shit. Now, the first time and the second time, me and him, basically the reason why in the beginning, the first couple times I had a problem with him, he wanted me to sell my soul to him. I'm not trying to cap. I'm not trying to over exaggerate shit. I'm not making this up. He wanted me to sell my soul to him. That's the reason why I had a problem. And he wouldn't admit it. And he wouldn't directly say it, but I knew it was what it was. And it was because of that specific reason, I was like, I'm out this bitch. I'm not selling my soul to no fucking body. You listen to the I Love remix where I mentioned, fuck it, I'm gonna sell my soul. That's me mocking the fact that motherfuckers is stupid enough to try to do that stupid shit. That's me mocking the fact that niggas is really that idiotic and that foolish and lost to a point where they want to be controlled, mind, body, soul, heart, whatever. They don't give a fuck about their own lives, so they want to burn while they living and then burn even more while they dead. I'm not selling my soul for no fucking body. I don't give a fuck who the fuck you are. I don't care how much money you got. I don't care where you from. It ain't happening. Get cussed out if you want to. Alright, wait till I get back on the phone. I feel like frustration gets a bit too emotional for him. Demon asks as if everything will work out if he gets it done based on an earlier date he plans to upload. Well, that's the thing too, Fantasy. He's only out for himself. Alright. Whatever he does with his life over there, cool. That's you. You want to tell people. I used to have a problem with this. Now I don't care, but he wants to tell people he's thinking about quitting YouTube, or he's leaving YouTube, or he's done with social media. And then whenever some shit is going down, he wants to jump right in and say something. Right when everything clears out, right when the smoke clears out, that's when he wants to say something. And the thing is, it's like, make up your mind. Are you actually leaving, or are you clickbaiting these fans like you usually do? You can't keep lying to fans like that. And I'm going to be honest with you. He's got people on his channel that worship him. He really has worshipers. But the thing is, you keep lying to your worshipers, and eventually nobody is going to give a fuck what the fuck you do or who the fuck you are, which is practically already halfway there. But you can expect everything to just be your way. in my feelings challenge, but oh my god, a snowball fight with. Oh man. What's up, Lucas? Is Mike. We cool, bro. The BS is exactly that BS. We too grown for that, for real, for real. What up, Mike? And I'm glad you clarified that and confirmed that, because I was telling them not too long ago. You probably been watching this, but I was just telling them that I just made a truce with you and shit. And Demon's just doing his best to motivate himself, but it goes all way too quickly to where he jumps the gun. And that's fine. Like, if you don't like industry, cool. You don't have to like industry, but you live in industry. When you first started on YouTube, you were trying to get your name off of industry plaques. You kept trying to make yourself known, and you wanted everybody to ride your coattails. Me, if people are with me, they with me. If they not, they not. But I don't force that shit with nobody. I was on the Ivory X account, but yeah, bro, I was watching. Word. Like, everything that I'm telling y'all is the backstory. This is the actual shit that happened. This is not shit that you've seen publicly. Some of it has to do with the shit that y'all have seen public, but all the shit that's behind the public that happened privately, that's what I'm giving y'all. I'm giving y'all what was actually going on. I only had a problem with him because he wanted me to sell my soul to him. That was the only reason. And I know he gonna be like, "Oh, you lying? Why is he slandering me still? He's always being manipulative, low, dark." Let me break down to y'all. All right, this is planet Earth. We all have flaws, bro. Everybody has a pro. Everybody has a con. Listen, I'm no fucking saint. I'm not. I know I'm not a complete goody two shoes or nothing like that, but I'm not an ass kisser either. You know, like, yeah, I have a big temper. It takes a lot when I bottle things up and then I black out. I go disrespectful and I don't take it back most of the time. There's a 2% chance I'll take it back. I talk to people who, behind my back, were spreading lies about me. I've been in a relationship with somebody who emotionally and mentally abused me to where now she and other entities, not true exact. Okay. But now she and other entities, whenever somebody don't fuck with them, whenever somebody don't fuck with Demon and his clique, now they have this thing where, all right, they follow this protocol where if somebody stops fucking with them or they don't fuck with them and they call them out for some shit, they have this protocol where they start going around calling people pedophiles and rapists. Or they start saying that you fake ass bitches, this, that. They start threatening to stab and all types of shit. They follow this cult protocol. It's too evil. It's too evil, yo. Like, the only advice I could give y'all is keep living your life no matter what. No matter what happens, no matter who tries to put a lot of darkness in you, You know what I mean? Just never give up. I think it's best to separate from demon and just this thing goes down the drain whenever it tends to collaboration. It does. It does. They gang up for the wrong reasons. Like I said on my Love remix, I turned my pain into power. To be honest, bro, I didn't even know what was going on until you Lucas explained stream things to me and some shit got cleared up. There was so much to where now when you want something so bad, you got people that are willing to destroy what you got inside of you out of jealousy. You feel me? You got people that are willing to go the extra mile and lie on you for clout. Okay, chill. I am. Wait, what's not a joke? What happened? What happened? Hey, man, I apologize. I blocked you because of association, so we cool. We good. What just happened? Wait, what happened, right? Yeah, what happened? Cause at first I thought you were saying for me to chill, and then I saw that ain't a joke, bruh. I was like, wait, what happened? Zachary, do I gotta block you, my nigga? Do I gotta block you, Zachary? What you just do? I am done. Okay. Alrighty. Let me, yeah. Bye-bye. Not sorry and shit. When I act like a clown's ass, get sent to the Pennywise dimension and float, bitch. Float out that motherfucker. Mm-mm. No, but reflecting on it now. Hashtag Mike is. Oh wow. Reflecting on all of this now, like just looking at all of this. Like I said, I don't have a problem anymore. Not with Eternal or anybody. I don't have a problem with nobody. I spoke my mind. I did what I did. I said what I said. What's done is done. No matter what was good or bad, no matter how far, can't take none of that shit back now. So, if anything, emotionally, I am back at peace. Mentally, I am back focused. And just doing what I gotta do for y'all, man. Like, I've been wanting to work on a lot of reactions and all types of other shit, but I just been trying to clear my conscience and shit. Did the right thing in speaking this out. Yeah, cause I'm really doing my best. This is why I usually don't ask much, and I really hate asking for shit. But that's why I'm like asking for like like I'm just asking for like utterly important support, cause I'm really doing the best I can to express myself, and I used to never want to, because the thing is like, what's up, Silver? No, you're not late. The thing is, like, coming up, it wasn't because of fame and it wasn't because of any revenue. I'm broke. I've been broke. But the thing is like, I lost myself. And I only got part of it back, but not all of it. Like, I lost myself along the trail. This shit is not easy when you have adversaries. If it ain't people, it's things that make you lose yourself along the way if you're not careful with your decisions. Mind you, I'm still at youth, so I have a lot of learning to do, but I've gained a lot more wisdom from all this shit. I just figured it was finally time to explain everything while I'm not in no escalated state of mind or I'm no longer a part of it. Figured it was perfect timing to just tell y'all what's been on my mind, what's been going on and shit. What's up, Snowden? Here's the thing that you gotta understand about me. I may not socialize a lot and I may give off a confusing vibe at times when I don't speak and I just do some shit. But I'm never the type of person to betray nobody. That's one thing you gotta understand. I'm never the type to lie on somebody. I'm never the type to betray someone. Do I get misunderstandings? There are rare occasions I do misunderstand some shit and there's miscommunication. Like, for example, there was miscommunication with Ivor Reacts, and now there's not. But that's why you won't hear me trying to say, "Oh, this person did this to me" or whatever. Like, the fuck? What type of immature shit is that? Like, for me, it's a whatever you do you, I do me type shit. You know, bro, you're right at that, and it's just that much more fucked up what you're going through. It is what it is. Like, motherfuckers kept itching to drag me back in hell. I come back to hell, and nobody want to pull some demonic shit. So I basically just went to the gates of hell for nothing. I wasted my time with a lot of these motherfuckers trying to reap what I sow. That's why I'm over it. And I say that all the time, even now. But like, what I mean this time by I'm over it, like, I'm infinitely over it. And for a further explanation, I can't promise that I'm not going to have that memory, or I'm not going to slip a conversation of that. I try my best not to bring it up here, whether it's a stream or a song or whatever. But like, as far as that topic, I'm not anywhere near like problematic or in the drama phase anymore. Like now I'm just more so like somebody that outgrew that shit and just came here to explain that to y'all. We're gonna have to reach out and listen, which is a quality that doesn't apply to everyone, unfortunately. Facts, man. Yeah, for real. It's facts. Um, he grew up. It takes so fucking much. There's been even times I've asked myself, why the fuck am I beefing on the internet? Why the fuck am I going off like with posts and shit? But this is my work. This is my career. This is my life. My life is pretty much the internet. Low key a bit triggered. Is it from Zachary? Oh man. Like, what did he do? Because I know you said that ain't a joke, bro. And I'm like, wait, what did he do? But yeah, what did he do? Thing is, I felt so bad. Like, don't get me wrong, I still feel a little bad because I wanted to talk to Fantasy about it. I wanted to talk to RC about it. Ivor, I even wanted to talk to you about the shit, like the behind closed door shit. But the thing is like, I kept bottling everything up because I didn't know what to fucking do. Like, I've never been in that type of situation before. Low key, everyone isn't the same. It can be disheartening, but I guess it means if they don't feel the same, then maybe continue what you do best is for the best. Yeah, it's definitely for the best. That's why, again, like I said, when I made the Mutant King track, the only thing I said on Mike was that like he hung around other snakes. As far as his name being Viper M, like his nickname being Viper M, that's why, you know, that played a part in what I was putting for the bar. And it made sense because he really did hang around snakes. I wanted to be able, the truth is, what I was going to message Mike was, yo, you need to get out of that realm before they try to get you to sell yourself away. Because it would be only a matter of time before Eternal would have tried to make him sell his soul. I think that's why he was mad at Blue Archer, because Blue Archer saw through it and he wasn't trying to sell his soul at all. And I knew if I stuck around on that other side instead of sticking to my brother, then it would have me go against him, like basically saying a lot of shit on him for no fucking reason, which would have been bullshit because Blue Archer has never given me a big issue. He's never given me a reason to be like, yo, fuck you. You know what I mean? Like he doesn't interact. Like he's more so the type of person where it's like every time he tries to move on, some shit how it always happens to him. And I felt bad because he was getting the most smoke out of everybody. As far as like me, him, the others. And then Ava Carter got a lot of smoke too because they tried to drag her in a lot of shit. We get caught up in the moment and our pride gets in the way. Just remember that your job should always be something you enjoy. You can't let them drag you down. I learned that now. And I'm glad I finally learned that shit again because I don't know what I would do if I never snapped out of that shit. I really wouldn't. I heard it. Good wordplay on Viper though, for real, for real. Hey. Hey. Aside from stealing pizza, he's cool. He's still chicken too. He's still chicken too, old Smurf mullet motherfucker. Real shit, y'all. I feel bad for whoever come across them in the future, even now, or who has already came across them, because running into those people is like a 5-year-old for the first time ever using a Ouija board. And I'm not trying to make a joke out of that because that's not funny. That's legit not funny. That's legit what it feels like when you run into them and you start talking to them. You'll think at first that it's just something to use. There's nothing within it. But then, you know. Oh shit, you stole your pizza. What up, boy? Oh man. But yeah. I'm not trying to make a joke out of that. Like running into them really is like a 5-year-old using a Ouija board. Since Ultra Squad, I've been done with groups, and I was in the same position during the beef because I have had no issues with anyone apart from Blue. That was based on some BS playing us against each other. Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. Guess what though? Blue still coming up on his channel. Them niggas didn't stop him from grinding. Them niggas is still not stopping him from being himself. He's still doing what he has to do. Mind you, he handled that shit mostly by himself. And the reason I say mostly because from my blackout moments and even with recent tracks, I've jumped in. But other than that, he single-handedly handled that shit. I just been like I still have my own group, but my shit right now is just 3 of us. But like oh my god. No, but we're mostly family, LOL. But definitely fam. Here's another thing too. Don't get me wrong. I do regret getting myself caught up in that BS, but at the same time, it made me stronger and it changed me. Like, it made me evolve. Like, it gave me the ability to turn all my pain into power, basically. And sadly, you know, I lost myself during that fucking situation. That altercation, it cost me the old me. Like, it cost me a lot. It really did. It's to a point where, like, I can't help but just think to myself, how do I know this person is not that person? Or how do I know that that person is trustworthy and shit like that? Same situation with Demon could likely be the same as his previous associations with the Reactors League he was once a part of and Billy Lawrence. Shout out Billy Lawrence. Billy Lawrence is a cool dude. I haven't talked to him personally, but he's a cool dude from what I hear about him. He's a really cool individual. I may not know you, Billy Lawrence, but shout out to you. He gave you the tools to forge yourself anew from the fire. Changes inevitable. It's up to you self to make yourself better than before. Exactly. Exactly. Nobody's perfect. I'm not gonna sit here and pretend like I'm perfect. I'm not gonna sit here and pretend like I don't make mistakes. It was like as if a continuous pattern kept becoming the same exact result. I'm in a Reactors League. Hello, and yeah, Billy is a cool dude. That Billy, at least, that Billy is a cool dude. The other one, he got serious mental issues. The other one got serious mental issues. I shit you not, this nigga need Dr. Jesus. He need Dr. Jesus Christ. I think they need to put, and I'm not trying to make a joke out of this either, they need to put a whole entire fucking cross with a priest there as a motherfucking therapist and a witness on his medication. Because that nigga need help. That nigga seriously need help. He got some fucking issues. They all do. He definitely got issues. That nigga got issues. No situation is the literal definition of insanity. Yeah. I'm insane myself, but I ain't that crazy. Fuck it. Hey, no. My insanity is for entertainment. I'm only using my insanity. Like, I'm not saying, oh, it's a motherfucking complete gimmick, because I have dealt with insanity when I was in high school, but not their level insanity. Like, their shit is sadistic type of insanity. Their shit is way far gone, obsessed with Lucifer type insanity. Not even Dr. Shelby can help that, Billy. No, he can't. He really can't. Like, I remember, according to Demon Chainsaw, I never liked his schedule. I want to make this clear, by the way, Eternal 316, because I know one of your peoples, if not you yourself, are going to get a hold of this. I'm not slandering your name, alright? I'm just telling everybody the truth. Whether you want to admit it or not, I'm just telling everybody how it is, and I'm just telling everybody how it's been. I'm not slandering nobody's fucking name. Because if I was slandering anything at all, both Red Crisis and Blue Archer would not fuck with me because they don't like when people do that slander and bullshit. So, if anything, and they are one of the realest motherfuckers that I've ever been able to call family. So, if anything, you should really take a look in the mirror if you want to talk about slander. I just want to put that out there because I'd rather people finally hear from me than for me to keep my mouth shut and overreact behind closed doors and want to bottle it in until I just snap again, to where y'all look like y'all telling the truth when really y'all know how to make anything believable. Y'all really do. Because it doesn't even matter what the fuck we say or do. Y'all always gonna find some type of way to just sit there in a board meeting like, how can we fuck up their lives today? What are we gonna say about them? Y'all literally got slideshows. Y'all got slideshows and all types of PowerPoints on what y'all gonna say to us, what y'all gonna say about us and shit. Like, grow the fuck up. Grow the fuck up. Look, if y'all niggas love sleeping in the bed with Satan, then y'all do y'all. That ain't my life. Don't get mad at me just because I ain't want to sell my soul to y'all and sign that contract, nigga. It's sociopathy. They're literally sociopaths. I'm gonna get dissed for being here, but F it, I'm out of the BS. Anybody that they diss is out of either jealousy or just spite because they're under the illusion that everybody betrays them, everybody starts drama with them, everybody is ruined. Oh, everybody's ruining friendships for them and shit. Seth, Eternal's mad because you not slick. I know where you got the pita chip shit from. You not slick. You not slick. And y'all could tell me if I'm wrong for speaking my mind and speaking on all of this shit too. Me personally, I know for a fact that what I am telling y'all one-on-one, everything that I'm explaining as far as going back on the situation, the reason why it's not wrong is because I'm not addressing it as still a problem type thing. I'm addressing it as, this is what the fuck I've been through, and this is why you see me the way I am. Yo, what's going on? Is everything good? Oh yeah, we Gucci down to the socks. Too slaughter. Yeah, I just had a pita chips. This nigga Fantasy is a chef, yo. He got a whole culinary cabinet. Everything this motherfucker got, if it ain't WWE 2K or if it ain't something to do with sneakers, it's the nostalgic games, or it'll be some motherfucking food. It mainly be food. Like, Fantasy know how to make motherfuckers starving, yo. Like, in a good way. Not in a, like, way where it's like he's holding food that he's not allowing you to get. Like, the motherfucker know how to make y'all hungry. Fantasy making his come up as well. The truth is, also, they only fucked with me because I had 6 to 8K subscribers. I can only speak on the Ultra Squad group chat, and that's facts. I even said to you, I didn't want Eternal to get into the project. Yeah, you told me your only concern was him because of the way he gets when it comes to starting projects. And I told you, I remember I told you as well, I was like, I feel like starting a project mega early or just focusing on projects all the time is not going to be something that we should do mandatory, because at the end of the day, we deserve to chill, have a good time every now and then. We shouldn't have to always feel like the only time we come together as one is to fucking work. Because then at that point, it's not a group of friends just chilling and doing their thing on YouTube. It's a bunch of motherfuckers at work. It's a bunch of employees. Heck, I might do recipe vids one day, lol. You should. Honestly, I think you got it. But motherfuckers only fucked with me because I had a high sub count. It wasn't even me being respectful. It wasn't me being there for them when they needed venting. It was more so like, oh, this is how much he got? Let me roll with him. Like, just earn your shit, bro. Get off my dick. Only one that could be on my dick is Ava Carter. GOMD, my nigga. Facts, we spoke on about some random shit on the daily. It was like a comedy hour. Facts. It was. God damn it, man. I'm being honest. I'm being completely honest, yo. To be completely honest, Blue Archer's first video ever. Shit, yo. Again, bae, I should have listened when you was telling me you don't trust the shit during the time that I told you me and Eternal was working on the Ultra Squad shit. I should have listened. I'm glad I learned now, but I should have just listened and just been like, you know what? Alright. Beyond, I give that a 10 out of 10. That shit was fire. Y'all killing me. Red is the human bullshit detector. I'm gonna save it for the phone call. Alright. Beyond was the shit, Lucas. It was. Blue Archer is definitely going to make it, yo. Like, he hella potential, for real, for real. He gets better and better with his music every time he writes, too. Like, every time he works on a song, he gets better and better. There are some songs where he'll either need work or I could tell it's a build-up for something else. But overall, dude gets better and better every time. He has definitely improved. You know, slick. Oh, man. Door Creek. Yeah, nah, we not going through that no more. We not. No, we not. Nope. You gotta use the bathroom. You better go pee in the bush. You ain't. Like, nah. Fuck that. For real, it has gotten a lot better. Hey, babe, you better lock the door next time. I didn't mean to leave it unlocked. I'm sorry. Damn. Oh, I forgot. Yo. I forgot. I'm sorry. Hashtag relationships. Lucas and Ava channel in the future. Hashtag clock block. Like as it comes down to creativity, I try to be unique as possible, like the WWE reactor stuff, since I like both of those things. Hashtag buzzkill. Hashtag my siblings suck. Yeah, we're not going through that silver lining experience ever again. No. That door gotta stay locked. Y'all are freaking making a good couple. We are the infinity couple. That's a forever couple. We don't, but you do. Nah, JK. Bruh. No, but Ava is the reason why I've been making myself a better me. Like, she's the reason why I've been meditating 24/7 and shit. I'd probably still be trapped if I didn't talk to her or listen to her and shit. The fuck? All these notifications, bro. No, I don't want to set up no new voicemail. What type of shit is that? Y'all make each other better. I believe that. Yeah, I've seen the videos. I know what's going on. But since I became... That's the thing, too. Since I became Lucas Park, my two big tracks were Is Dead and The Story of Lucas and Ava. It wasn't all me. You helped yourself as well, my love. You still, contributed as a guide. You've encouraged me and everything, too. You've been my biggest support. Like, I imagine, for example, Lucas has Finn Balor with the interchangeable eye contacts as to Balor's demon face paint. Absolutely. Yo, that's what the eye contact idea really originated from. Just looking to see... I love you too, babe. Just looking to see, like, who do I relate to for a WWE reactors thing? And I thought to myself, maybe Finn Balor. $100 from now, Luke is gonna be Yoda meditation time. You ain't shit, like, you ain't shit. Look at you being all sweet and general and shit, unlike earlier. What you mean, yo? What you mean? Lucas Park, the real mega mind, no insult. Oh, man. Don't downplay your roles on each other's life. Yes, change needs to be embraced by the person who wants to change, but you are also a big pillar of strength and courage for each other. 100%. I agree with you, Silver. I agree with her. I've become so numb now, JK. They don't need to... I think it stands out because I've never seen people get involved too much with eye contacts as revolves to YouTube. I haven't either. I want to be one of, if not the first, to really get into that. If I'm if I'm not the first, then one of the first set of people to do so. Like as far as that, as far as like YouTubers with a different image look goes, like I want to be with a different set of eyes, so like people would know exactly what Lucas like completely looks like when he has like these different like looks and shit. Like I'm not gonna always have, like I'm gonna still have my natural eyes to show, but like probably have like different set of contacts, or probably just one specific contacts. I think the white demon eyes are the ones that really stand for me. I gotta try them still, but I think those I'm gonna go with. I'm still that Stone Cold ref with the can of beer. They need to know why you claim God level, Bay. Oh my God. No pun intended. Hashtag sorry and shit. You'll make it up to me. Uh, totally did perfect. But that's what I've really been working on as far as like, how I wanted to. I'm really trying to envision Lucas Park by appearance because I already have personality off the back of my hand, but appearance I'm working on, and contacts is definitely one of them. Contacts would definitely be one of them. Huh? Alright, Silver. Hashtag thunderclap. Oh fuck. Chill out, little nigga. Lucas, you inspired me to make more rap music. I've already made my own and recorded. That's good, bro. That's good. Keep going at it. Anything that you feel you should pursue as a lifetime, a lifetime career, don't stop at it ever. Don't don't let it go to waste. Like don't let someone else take that shit from you. She said, "Whoops." I can't think of any other. As far as appearance for Lucas Park, cause I'm not worried about the fashion. Cause like I wear whatever, whenever. I'm even gonna get costumes as well. Like there's gonna be different times where I even have like a Raiden costume from Mortal Kombat. But but I think the only what I think all people should really, if we're going by appearance, what people should know of Lucas Park's appearance is certain eye color or eye contacts. In my opinion, I don't have anything for fashion because, like I said, I'm gonna wear whatever. But yeah. Oh my God. What the fuck, man? Shit. Mm. My guy, you put Reed. This nigga said Reed Crisis. My nigga Logan said Reed Crisis. Bullshit, babe. Don't try to lie to the fans like that. Don't be lying to our fans. Don't lie to our people like that. What's wrong with you? Ava Carter swears that I'm crazy too, by the way, y'all. Like, she swears that I'm crazy as fuck. What you mean? Well, I mean... oh, shit. Yes. Yo, don't pull no Cypress Hill shit. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. I still love you, though. I love you, too. What the fuck? It look like I'm crying. What the hell? Hold up. What the hell? I don't even know what the fuck just happened just now. That was weird. Just checked and I'm at 1,411. It's mine. I've came this far and I'm thankful for people like Lucas, Red Blue, RC supporting me along the journey. No problem, man. You one of the realest niggas that I've ever fucking met on any platform, whether it's Twitter, YouTube, anything. Like, you definitely one of the realest people on YouTube. You gonna keep growing too. Like, it's gonna keep on growing the best way. Oh shit. Hashtag the Asylum. Hey. Asylum is the name. The Asylum is our YouTube group, by the way. Me, Blue, and Red's YouTube group for those of y'all who don't know. Real shit, fantasy. We need to talk more, my guy. You chill as hell. Bro, we definitely need to vibe more. That's what's up, fantasy. Shit. I'm glad y'all heard me on my explanation. Glad everybody finally knows what actually happened now. I'm glad I spoke on it. I'm glad that I'm finally free. I'm free as fuck. Excuse me. And if not tomorrow, then maybe sometime soon next week. I don't know when, but like if not tomorrow, sometime next week, I'll be back on like the upload wave where I just constantly upload and shit. gotta stop letting situations cause me to be stagnant and not upload shit though. Seriously. I gotta start putting more time into what I love to do. Cause yeah. I feel like I already lost myself once. It's impossible for me to lose myself twice. Oh yeah, did you see you and RC fight Struggle Nation? Yeah. Yo. We came close. We came close, yo. I still gotta react to your other one. But we came close, man. Anyway, I'm out, Lucas. I'm gonna catch you later, bro. Peace, everyone. Peace out. I'm about to go fuck my girl. I'm out, y'all. Good night.